Hello, my fellow fire signs. Welcome to your bi-weekly horoscope for October 21st to November 3rd. So before I get into the signs, you guys know I do the collective energy. So I'm just going to go ahead and get the collective energy oracle card. And let me timestamp this really quick. Okay. Okay, that was weird. Okay. So, what is the fire sign placement? Sun, moon, rising, or Venus? What is the collective energy for fire signs, please? Leo, Sag, Aries placements. What is the collective energy for all fire signs? Leo, Sag, Aries placements, please, from October 21st to November 3rd. What is the collective message for fire signs? Childhood. So I feel like you guys got childhood last week, no? I feel like fire signs were dealing with childhood past 2 weeks. Well, if you guys still are, then that's going to be continuing on with fire sign. I forget if fire signs did get the child card, but if you did, then it's basically continuing, because the childhood, reconnecting with your inner child is a very long process. You have to clean out a lot of things, and I'm currently in this stage or place in my spirituality where I really have to dig in and try to find the root of why I am the way that I am, why I'm triggered with certain things. And a lot of the time it always has to do with my childhood. It always has to do with the fact that I have created some sort of illusion as a child and had made myself believe those things. That's why spirituality is a bunch of tearing down and rebuilding, right? That's what a lot of spiritual people talk about, how people get knocked down just to rebuild again. And that's exactly what it was. A lot of times when I was trying to demolish what I once knew, a lot of it were childhood fears of mine, fears that I made when I was a kid, fears that I made myself believe when I was at a younger age. So I feel like there's a lot of releasing, a lot of cleansing, a lot of getting in touch with that. If you need some advice on how to reconnect with your inner child, watch your favorite TV shows when you were a kid. Listen to old music that you used to listen to when you were a kid. Things that make you feel nostalgic is something you can do to reconnect with your childhood. It's a really good way to do that. A lot of the time I watch Nick Splat or T-Nick when it's all of the 90s shows. Those are all the shows that I used to watch. So it makes me feel like a kid watching those shows. And I don't know why, but it reminded me of Dragon Tales here. I don't know if some of y'all like Dragon Tales, but Dragon Tales was the shit, alright? So on the bottom of the deck, you got birth. So there might be a birth of a new idea. I'm getting epiphany here because of the eyes, and I'm just realizations. So there might be some ideas or realizations about your childhood, and it's probably sparked some, inspiration. I feel like also connecting with your childhood fire signs is that you guys might, learn how to forgiving yourself. I feel like forgiving yourself is a lot harder than forgiving other people, because I have an easier time forgiving other people and I have a harder time forgiving myself, and I didn't really know that for a really long time. And it's something that I currently am learning how to do, where I'm learning that I do deserve good things, I do deserve positivity, and sometimes you don't even realize that you don't forgive yourself, that you resent yourself because of some mistake that you made a long time ago. So yeah, I'm getting just a realization or an epiphany from, you know, your childhood, or reconnecting with your inner child and learning that you might need to forgive somebody or or yourself. You're definitely getting into your power is what I'm getting, fire signs. And let's see on top of the deck here, and you're getting a lot of freedom, you know. The earth signs got the freedom card for these next 2 weeks, but I am also getting that I feel like once you reconnect with this inner child or your childhood, I feel like you will get a lot more freedom. You will feel more connected to yourself, to the divine, with the rainbows and stars and like all of the forest here. I'm also just getting in touch with yourself. Finally freeing yourself from these childhood burdens or insecurities that you had made yourself believe. Yeah, possibly letting go of the shackles from the anxiety. Yeah, you know, I was talking about the fears, and yeah, you know, I'm just getting like a lot of you guys might be worried or anxious about certain things, but I do see that, fire signs, you connecting with your childhood will set you free within the next 2 weeks, or if not much later. You know, going back to this bottom of the deck, I got called to look at it again. Well, you got the power card, but you also have the fire card. So I definitely feel like there might be some sort of connection that might ignite this. You have the connection card and the light card. So yeah, you even have communication. So this could be your situations, fire signs, could have to do with certain relationships, the certain like exes that you guys used to have, or relationship with your parents. I'm just getting a better communication will ignite and help you reconnect with yourself and others, and it will also ignite this spark or this light, or birth this new idea that's really being highlighted to me. Reconnecting with your childhood will reconnect you and help you realize a lot of things and help you understand things a lot more. So yeah, I think that is a collective reading, y'all. So hopefully that resonated. But I'll be moving on to the first sign. So yeah, if this isn't your sign, then I'll see you guys later. I'm starting off with Leos. Hi, Leos. I'm going to timestamp you guys really quick. 7:38. First time I saw it. So Leos. Leo, sun, moon, and rising. What is the collective energy for my Leos, please? What is the collective energy for my Leo, sun, moon, and rising from October 21st to November 3rd? One more shuffle here. What is the collective message for my Leo, sun, moon, rising, and Venuses, please? What is the overall collective message for my Leo placements? Okay, Spirit. So getting in touch with one Spirit Leo placements. Let me... connect with your spirit, let it guide you, listen to your truest desires. So this is kind of calling out to me to reconnect with your intuition, with yourself, with your emotions, and there might be something that I'm getting decision, and you need to reconnect with your spirit in order to make some sort of decision, or maybe let things go. I'm definitely getting something about a choice or a desire, because it says listen to your spirit, to let it guide you to your truest desires, correct? So I do feel that maybe you guys might be a little lost, Leos. I am getting that, you know, you guys are trying to reconnect with that part of you guys, and Yeah, it's also with the self-forgiveness. You know, what's crazy? When I looked at this star, I was like, I'm getting reminded of the birth card, and the birth card popped up right here. So, I feel like the collective message really resonates for you guys because with the spirit card, it reconnects with your childhood. Very, very similar energies is what I'm getting. I'm definitely getting that you guys would need to move on, help you move on in order to free yourself, to reconnect with your spirit. And I feel like a lot of it has to do with forgiving somebody, your parents or you, yourself. On top of the deck, you got fire. So I feel like that would ignite your fire, your spirit. If you learned how to forgive about a certain situation, something in your past, it will help you release and help you get these new ideas or the birth of new things. Abundance is what I'm getting to because I saw it right here. Once you reconnect with yourself and, you know, I'm getting the main thing is forgiving something, somebody, a past situation, or yourself in order for you to reach this your inner self, and it will help you with recreating new ideas or creating new ideas, and it would help you move on. It will help you gain structure is what I'm getting as well. And it will ignite this fire and help you gain this abundance. Like, I'm just getting you will get your spirit back is what I'm getting. So let's find out what else is happening for my Leos here. What's going on for my Leo placements, please? From October 21st to November 3rd. What's happening with my Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements? Please, what is the collective Leo placement messages? What from October 21st to November 3rd? What's the collective message for placements? Messages for my Leo placements, please. I'm going to spray a little bit of this. Some lavender spray. What's going on for my Leo placements, please? Keeps popping out. What's going on with my Leo placements? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Whoa. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Yes! I love it when things coordinate. Okay, Leos. So, you guys got the King of Rockets. This, to me, is someone who, you know, takes charge, somewhat authoritative, very passionate, very driven, action-orientated, business savvy. They're also really, they have a fiery spirit, and they have a lot of creativity. So, I just looked at my book, and, you know, I feel like this is correlating with this fire, the fire card here. It's like you have this fire, you have this spirit that you're trying to reconnect, but you have the Six of Comets here in reverse, which is about forgiveness. It's about being like really bitter about something in the past. There's something you can't let go of that you keep thinking about, and it's heavy on your heart. And I feel like this is what you need to forgive. Whatever it was, it's very childhood. Like I was saying, fire signs are kind of dealing with that. So there's something in the past that you're not willing to let go, even though you have a lot of passion, a lot of creativity, a lot of spark within you. But I feel like this is hindering your progress. And I feel like a good way to help you forgive or get over this is cooperation. And working together. I'm not entirely sure who it is that you need to work on the relationship with. I'm getting family, because the planets or pentacles has to do with family, has to do with career. The 3 planets has to do with, being financial, has like wanting to build financial structure or stability with somebody or group, or feeling appreciated at work. So, I feel like whoever it is that you're connecting with, I feel like you need to work with them, cooperate with them in order for you to heal from the 6 of comets. And therefore, once you release that, once you focus on working together, there's 3 people here. So, there's you and there's your parents. I'm definitely getting somewhat of like mostly parents here. You will finally, once you're creating more stability with this 3 of planets, you will come to this 7 of comets, that abundance that I was talking about. I showed you the card on top of the oracle deck here, and you're definitely like manifesting this. And I'm not sure if you know that. You have the King of Rockets in one end, and this person's also really attractive and bold. And, because they are attractive, they attract things to them. And all the way on the other end is the 7 of Comets. And the 7 of Comets to me is just about, manifesting certain opportunities to arise in front of you. And it's helping you, it gives you this like a plethora of choices, and you're able to choose from one of them. And in between that is the 3 of planets and the 6 of comets. So there's about a bitterness, maybe in a job as well. There's a bitterness, some aspect of your life in the past, and it could have to do with family or work. But healing that will help you move forward and get out of this stagnance if you're in one. Because I'm getting that you might be, because I feel like you're stuck in the past. There's something you can't forgive. And on the bottom of the deck, there's this feeling of emptiness with this 3 of comets in reverse, okay? This is about celebration, having fun, socializing, but in reverse, it's, it's kind of being isolated, kind of feeling sorry for yourself. It's about self-pity. It's about emptiness. It's about being sad. And yeah, because you feel like with the Chariot in reverse, you feel that your life might be a little bit out of control, or nothing's going right. And with the Moon in reverse here, it's about worry. It's about this being unable to get out of your head. I feel that because major arcanas are popping out, you are going through a divinely guided situation. You even have the Temperance card here, which is about healing, which is about balance. So it's like you have the Chariot in reverse, which means imbalance and feeling out of control. And the Moon card's about being worried, not knowing what to do. And the Temperance card is here. So I feel like you might be in this temperance now, this healing, this balancing, this tempering, and healing of negative emotions or bitterness or whatever it is. So I feel like you are in this temperance mode. And I currently feel like some of you guys might be at a, disconnected from how you guys are really feeling. You guys are actually the King of Comets, aka the King of Cups, meaning having a lot of, emotional abundance, nurturing, very understanding, a lot of emotions, but really, kept together, knowing how to control those emotions, but not in a bad way. And I feel like the universe is helping you temper those things out. Let's look on top of the deck now. Yeah, there's the Ace of Comets. There's some new beginning that you guys might take on. Maybe a relationship, maybe there was something for a lot of you, was what I'm getting. Like you guys actually do want to go after a relationship. But there's a blockage, and the blockage is some sort of bitterness about something in the past. And with the Ace of Comets here, this is about us starting a new love, a new beginning with somebody. But with the Queen of Rockets, so there's a King and Queen of Rockets, but this one's in reverse, and this is about not taking charge or that much authority. This is also about anger, okay? So I feel like maybe the King of Rockets is you, Leo, and then the Queen of Rockets is someone that you are trying to pursue, someone who you think is your counterpart, because you also have the Ace of Comets, and then you have the counterpart of the King. So I am getting that this could be one of your soulmates and stuff like that. So I feel like maybe for a lot of you guys, you might need to ask for forgiveness for somebody because there's this bitterness in someone's past, and maybe that's why you guys need to work together in order to make things work, in order to build a stable foundation. And once that happens, once you guys communicate and really see eye to eye here, then you guys can open up new doors for you guys. Where do you guys want to go next? This is about card of fantasy, okay? This is about card of imagination. So you guys can go anywhere if you guys really wanted to. But I am getting that this person might be angry with you because this in reversed is about anger. It's about, like, you know, being hot-headed and fiery. Yeah, coldness, aggression, and demanding. So there's this counterpart that might be mad at you, upset with you. Yeah, the Lieutenant of Rockets is also about anger in reversed. So there's definitely some conflict and anger here, because I did see on the bottom of the deck, behind the King of Comets was the Ace of Rockets. In reverse, it's impulse, and then you got the Five of Rockets, which is about a fight. It could be about manipulation with the Magician reversed here. But yeah, I'm just getting that there's anger, but there's this wanting of a new. And then you have like the Eight of Comets in reverse, which is about laziness and walking away, walking home, not really giving a crap anymore. So I am getting that this like, you might want something, but I feel like the person with the Six of Comets can be this Queen of Rockets instead. This person has a really bitter, angry feeling towards you, the viewer, and they've kind of just left. They kind of just walked away from it because they feel disappointed with this Three of Rockets, okay? Yeah, I feel like they think that not a lot of time or effort has been put into this relationship. I feel like you might need to show this person that you care if you want to be with them. But I feel like this person is definitely disappointed because not a lot of time and effort has been put into something. A relationship is what I'm getting for the most part because of the counterparts here. But yeah, someone's definitely angry here with you. And I feel like it might have been a new love that never really lifted off the ground. So maybe that's why you feel empty now and you feel a loss of control and worried about certain situations, because I feel like maybe you're unable to show, you're like emotionally unavailable, and that's why you're in this temperance mode. You know, you're trying to get out of this out of control emptiness, self-pity, worrying energy, and the universe is definitely helping with that. You notice with all these cards, the only thing in the upright is the Temperance card. So I definitely feel like you're in this healing kind of energy, Leo placement. So let's find out what is the advice for you, Leos. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So what is the advice for my Leo placements here? Yeah. What I say. You guys got recovery as the first card. So you guys are going through a healing stage. I feel like you guys are both healing. Oh, yes. Okay, I'm gonna take it. So the advice for y'all. So the situation will improve, okay? So be careful with the thoughts that you're putting in here. So if you're putting negative thoughts, remember, scratch that. good thing to remember is whatever you put out comes back to you, okay? Because everything is a vibration and it just comes back to you. And that's what karma is. I don't really like that word, but that's a way to put it, okay? But currently, right now, you guys are both either, or you are in a recovery stage, healing from past traumas, healing from inner child things. And yes, if you are wondering about a question, or if you think this is about a relationship, then yes, it is, because you got both the yeses in this deck, and they both popped out. So I'm getting this is a positive kind of thing, a romance thing, definitely. And I was talking about the 3 of planets here, talking about compromise, talking about working together. And I'm getting that both of you guys, if this is a relationship thing or partnership or at work or something like that, then you guys can definitely work it out, okay, and bring balance to the situation. That's why the situation will improve. And these 3 cards came out because the first one on top was the yes, and it matched with the yes, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna take it. And I saw, and it says yes, romance in the near future. I did say that there was the counterparts, so I highly think that this is a romantic thing. If not, though, then it just means that, you know, this business partnership or friendship or whatever it is, you guys can totally work through it if you guys have healed, and you guys can come together in order to make things work for you guys in the near future. And the universe is giving you double yes, double thumbs up, okay? And yeah, just be careful with the thoughts that you put out into the universe, okay? Because it comes back to you tenfold. Sometimes people don't know that they can attract bad things to them, okay? So yeah, I think this is all I am getting for my Leo placements. Thank you so much for watching, Leos. Hopefully you guys liked your bi-weekly horoscope. So yeah, please don't forget to like, comment, or subscribe if you like this video or if it resonated with you. That would be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for watching, but I'll be moving on to the next sign. Back and forth in my mind. Tell me now, what's the point? All I hear is me, can't walk through the years. Take you there, Alright, hey Sags, hello, welcome to your bi-weekly horoscope. Let me timestamp this. I saw 27:45. So hello my Sags, so my Sag placements. Hope you guys have been doing fine since the last bi-weekly horoscope. So I'm just gonna hop right into the collective overall energy for Sags, okay? So what's going on for my Sag placements now, please, universe? What is the collective overall message for my Sag placements? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for October 21st to November 3rd. What is the collective energy for my Sag placements, please? What's going on for my Sag placements, please? What's the overall message for my Sag placements? My Sagittarius placements, please. What is the overall energy for my Sagittarius placements? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, so the overall is endurance. So I'm getting working hard, working together to build something that you've always wanted or just dreamt of, because I'm getting heart and the stars here is like something that you've dreamt of. So it's really pushing through is what I'm getting. And I feel like the reason why you will push through, or you will find this inner strength to hold all of this up, to hold, you know, to make your dreams a reality, is by healing from the past. You got this at the bottom of the deck. So I'm definitely feeling there's this heartbreak or this trauma in your past that you're currently healing from. And I feel like there's a lot of growth, a lot of learning here with all these plants around it. And I'm just getting a bunch of growth here. And you guys might be learning about boundaries and learning how to kind of learn how to put up boundaries. Because when you don't, if you let people always, take advantage of you, then you're always just going to keep getting hurt and you won't have that strength. When you lack boundaries, a lot of the time sometimes people tend to accidentally hurt you, purposely hurt you, and it just keeps knocking you down. So I feel like you're trying to heal, and how you're trying to heal is you're putting up a boundary. I'm getting for a lot of you too, you might be shutting other people out because of this no here and these thorny vines. And it's kind of similar to this healing. It's hey, I'm healing, stay away. And then it's all this growth, but in reality, there's actually thorns on it. You're surrounding yourself. And I feel like a lot of you guys have been isolating yourselves, Sag placements. And I feel like a lot of it has to stem from self-doubt and or defeat. Okay, so there's this insecurity problem with you guys, and you guys are feeling defeated because of something. Maybe something didn't work out in the past, or maybe there was, I feel like this defeat is coming from this healing. Something in the past has really hurt you, and I feel like you are definitely trying to move on. You're definitely trying to release that negative energy or whatever it is in order to set yourself free. But yeah, I feel like you guys feel defeated and self-conscious or just doubting yourself, insecure, and you're not realizing that when you guys look in the mirror, you guys think you see skull and bones, but you're actually a star, a beautiful chalice with a bunch of jewels. So something that is precious. But there's probably an issue with you guys seeing that within yourself, seeing you guys are successful, seeing you guys are in a better place, okay? And on top of the deck here, you have power. So yeah, there's that inner strength coming in again, and I feel like you guys are definitely going to be working on that, and you guys need to let go of this fear. I feel like this is what is stopping this power here. Maybe that's what's hindering this progress for your endurance, because I feel you guys have a lot of new ideas that you want to put through. You guys have a lot of spirit, a lot of power, a lot of ignition within you guys, igniting. Something is igniting with you guys, and you guys want to put it into fruition. You guys want to put it in the reality. You guys want to make it real. Yeah, and you guys are just learning how to take care of yourselves, getting out of this fear, Sags, okay? You guys are just trying to get out of this fear. And you're doing it by self-care and trying not to maybe worry a lot with this trust card as well. So you guys want something new, but a lot of fears are getting in the way, even though you have a lot of fire, even though you guys have a lot of spirit. You guys are definitely going through this healing process. I feel like that fear and, there's a fear that was instilled within you, and that's what you're trying to heal from. So let's find out with the tarot, what is the message for my Leos? My Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. What's going on for my Leos from October 21st to November 3rd? What is the overall message for my Sag placements? Did I say Leo? I meant Sags. I'm so sorry. Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's going on with my Sagittarius placements, please? Sag placements. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sag placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Just for sex. Let's elaborate on that. Whoa. Okay, Sags. Remember how I was talking about boundaries here, where you're like, leave me alone, right? Very closed off, as I was saying. You guys got the 4 of planets in reverse. And in reverse, this is about like, I'm going to read you the words from my book. It's about boasting, greed, and consumerism. So I'm not necessarily getting greed, like greedy with money, like you don't want to share. I feel like it's more greedy with your time and who you are and your energy with that boundaries card and the healing card. You know how I was saying, no, don't come near me. No, you know, I'm healing, like don't touch me. And I feel like this isolation as well. I feel like also with the 4 of planets, you were working a lot on your stability, on what you were, what your structure is, you know, maybe you were already starting to build a little bit of this reality, okay, and I'm getting that at a point you were at peace, okay, oh, I see what's going on. Backtrack that. And, okay, and you were also at this place of, like, 9 of Pentacles in reverse, the 9 of Planets in reverse. This is about instability. This is about, you know, not being as happy independently, you know. It's workaholism, setbacks, and self-criticism. So I was getting a lot of self-doubt. You know, I feel like there's this realization, like unrealization. Is that a word? Not realizing that you are actually this 9 of Pentacles, but there's like something that's blocking it off, like you blocking it off or something like that. And I feel like, you know, within time, what it is, like, you know, you getting out of this greediness and these boundaries of your, like, greediness of your time and putting down those boundaries and, you know, setbacks and self-criticism, I feel like a lot of that will die down because, or all of it will die down completely because you have the World here. This is like full on peace, full on completeness. This is like the ultimate ending of a cycle kind of energy, I think. I think it's the last major arcana. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. It's about completion, peace, and travel. So it's like maybe now you could spend the money on yourself and really spend it on yourself. I feel like you're really trying to make things into reality here. You're really making your world. Whatever you're dreaming of, you're making into, you're bringing it into the world. And you're creating peace for yourself little by little. And I feel like you might not realize that just yet. I feel like it is coming up, though. You will find this endurance and you will find the strength to really push through and really make your dreams into reality because there's this spark in you. There's this passion in you, this need for adventure, this drive with this ensign of rockets, the Page of Wands, by the way. So I'm getting a lot of fiery, energetic, adventurous energy, and I'm getting that what you want is definitely this new beginning for yourself, a new stable one. You want a new opportunity. You want to, like I said, make things into reality with this Ace of Planets or this Ace of Pentacles. And I feel like you have a lot of ideas. You want to explore these ideas or, you know, like I said, make them to reality. With this ensign of lasers, okay? And I feel like you have that energy to put in with this ensign of rockets, okay? You have that passion. You have that passion. You have the ideas and you have the passion to make them come true. And I feel like you've already made your choice. You've already made your decision with this Hanged Man and the upright also on the bottom of the deck. Hold on, let me hold this. Okay. So with this Hangman in reverse, I'm getting that you guys were at a stagnance before. You know, maybe you're coming out of this stagnance and you will soon, like, you'll see both sides, and you will gain a new perspective, which will help you make some sort of decision. And you will definitely go for it. And I feel like you guys are definitely going to make this into reality. This Queen of Rockets is very independent, very hardworking, very bold, attractive, just fiery. She's that bitch, all right? And I feel like you guys are going to really tap into that. But you have to get out of this illusion. You have to get out of the beating yourself up, not being able to forgive yourself with the moon and the 9 of lasers here. You're creating illusions. You're creating doubt. You're doubting yourself and not letting yourself move forward. But you also have this creativity with this Ensign of Rockets. So there's a lot of pages here. And I'm getting there's a lot of liveliness in you guys. There's a lot of childlikeness, and you guys are really tapping into. I feel like this is very pure and genuine energy, and you guys are really wanting to put it in reality. And I feel like the universe is really trying to help y'all out here. And you have the Ace of Lasers here. Some great ideas, some sort of truth is very genuine. This is clarity. This is about truth. You know, so just very going back to the genuine thing. I really feel like you guys have really genuine motives, really great ideas here from the heart. And on top of the deck, I do get that you guys will be very successful. You guys will be very, very victorious, and a lot of people will know about it. And with the 8 of Rockets, I feel like you guys will really jump into these opportunities. This is also about traveling and communication and passion and really coming in. I'm getting for some of you guys, you might be going in for a relationship or trying to communicate or travel towards somebody. And you got the Ensign of Lasers. So this is about does this still apply? Okay, no, I don't think this is applying. But yeah, you guys are definitely going to be successful and passionate and really going for new opportunities. And yeah, and everyone's just going to know about it. So I feel basically, Sags, if you guys are going after something, you guys are definitely going to be successful at the end of it. So let's find out what the advice is for my Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements, please. What is the last advice for my Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements from October 21st? So there's something better. I feel like for a lot of you guys, there's you might have a decision with something and you might let go of it, and then you will say no. And I'm getting that you have to communicate clearly to let them know what you actually want, or whoever it is that you guys are dealing with. You guys have to communicate clearly, and if it's a no, then make that very, very clear and tell them why. And in perfect timing, I feel like something better will be coming in for you guys. But there is going to be some peaceful resolution here, and success and forgiveness is what I'm getting, okay? On top of the deck, there's going to be some helpful people to help you out with your decision making, or maybe help you make this dream become a reality, because there's a lot of arms and a lot of eyes here. Yeah, and remain positive. So get out of that self-doubt or that overthinking, like I was talking about earlier, and let your friends help you with that, because a lot of abundance is coming in for you guys, because you guys have a lot of passion, you guys have a lot of curiosity, and the universe hears that. You know, there's a lot of you guys want a lot of things, and the universe loves that you guys are motivated to go out and actually make this into a reality. So if this advice doesn't relate to you, then I'm getting a different kind of advice where it's saying to let go of this negative thinking, because everything can work out fine and perfect timing, and all you have to do is communicate clearly, and that whoever's coming in is bringing in a peaceful resolution, and that's what the something is better. That's what the better thing is. They're bringing in a resolution, and it will be successful, because you guys will forgive and really, communicate clearly and let all of that negative-ish go. So, yeah. I think this is all I may be getting for my Sagittarius placements. Hopefully you guys liked this reading. Hopefully it resonated with you guys. Please don't forget to like, comment down below, or subscribe if this resonated with you. Thank you so much for watching, but I'll be moving on to the next sign. All right, just shuffle here. Okay. $46.12. Hello, Aries. How are you guys doing? So, welcome to your bi-weekly horoscope. Let's just hold on one second. Thank you. Good night. Okay, sorry about that. So Aries, let's just hop into that collective, the collective energy, or the overall energy for Aries placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus from October 21st to November 3rd. What is the collective overall energy for my Aries placements? Please, collective overall energy for my Aries placements. Sun, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is it? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Ooh, okay. Anxiety. So you guys have anxiety. You guys might be overthinking about a lot of things. You guys are, I'm getting like trapped. I'm getting 8 of Swords energy. I'm getting maybe even Tower moment too. There's maybe change, or there is something that you guys can't move on from. There's something that is that's worrying you a lot, and it's not. I'm getting that you guys are just going through a rough time, Aries. Are you guys okay? I'm feeling that because of these shackles you see and they can't get out, I'm getting the whole trapped thing, because you have the movement card on bottom of the deck. And if you have these shackles, you can't move, right? I feel like you guys might be in a stagnance because of your anxiety, or because of your worries, or because of your, I feel like that's what your blockage is, basically. Because here with this wand, it's the Magician card to me in this deck, okay? And you guys want movement. You have the skill. You guys have, the keys. You guys have the keys, the answers, but it's like your anxiety is just really getting to you here. And with the Endurance card, I'm definitely getting that. Okay, sorry. With the Endurance card here, I'm getting that you guys are trying to find that strength. I feel like this is what the movement is. You guys want to make a move, and the move is to make some dreams a reality, okay? Making into the 3D, things that you've always wondered about, dreamed about, and you're currently making into 3D, making it real, okay? And, but you have these anxieties that's really tying you down. And yeah, the boundaries. I feel like the boundaries is maybe doing things alone, maybe thinking you can't do it. I feel like the boundaries might be the anxiety here. And, you know, you could see this person has a fire, like watching a fire. And I feel like that's what you think might happen. You guys might think that things might not turn out the way that you wanted to. And you even have makes. So there's definitely that highlighting of like making dreams into a reality, making them, turning those dreams into, making those dreams into 3D, okay? And I feel like this had a lot of truth in it, a lot of passion, a lot of thought in this decision that you've made. But anxiety is the main energy here, and I really feel that you guys are very shackled at the moment. I feel like you guys need to communicate more. If this has to do with a relationship or a business partnership, you guys need to talk more and see eye to eye. You guys need to understand one another in order to make things work. I feel that your anxiety will stop if you guys stop assuming and actually communicate, talk about it, rather than assuming, because, you know, being in your head, it doesn't help the anxiety. It just makes it a lot worse. And I feel that you guys are defeated, or maybe you guys are scared that you guys will be defeated if you guys communicate with whoever this is. But it's saying that you guys are going through a release. So I feel like these anxieties are here because, you know, the universe kind of wants you to realize that these are triggers or traumas that you need to release. That's why they're making you feel, you know, defeated. They want you to feel. That's what it is. They really want you to feel, and they want you to understand that you had the keys all along. They're all illusions. They're all doubt. Yeah, so it's about doubt, and I feel like communicating will really help you understand that the majority of these intrusive thoughts are not real. And it would help you move forward and make some sort of move and help you get out of these shackles here. So let's find out what the overall message is for my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's going on for my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus from October 21st to November 3rd? What is going on for my Aries, please? My Aries placements. My Aries placements. What's going on for my Aries placements, please? Ah! Aries placements. Aries placements. What's going on for Aries placements? Aries placements. Okay, let me just move this a little bit. Okay. Okay. All right, so sorry, my nose is like super itchy. And I'm gonna crisscross applesauce. Okay. All right. So, sorry, that took like a good minute. So you guys have the Six of Planets. This is about being financially stable, learning how to give and take, learning how to, you know, be generous and giving, but also learning how to receive. It's also kind of a sense of self-love, because in order to know how to give and take, a lot of people just give, but they don't know how to take, right? And there's that lack of self-love, thinking that you're undeserving of those things. But there's a sense of self-love because you also have the Nine of Planets and the Nine of Comets. So both of these cards are about emotional and financial or material stability, being independent, being in this really great place, like, and you know, basically living your best life right now. I feel like you guys are in your money, you guys are in your bag, and you guys are also like happy where you are, grateful for where you are. I'm just getting a whole lot of balance, okay? But in between the Nine of Planets and the Nine of Comets, you have the End sign of Rockets. And I feel like this is talking about that anxiety, because the End sign of Rockets in reversed is someone who's insecure, who lacks confidence, who has a lot of fear, and who is pessimistic. So it's like you're not giving yourself enough credit for the things that you've accomplished. You think you can't do it, but you're literally almost there, my guy. Like, literally, you're almost there. You know, the universe sees your worth. The universe saw you doing the fucking thing, dude. And you guys are almost at the ending of your cycles. You guys are almost at the tens here, where you guys can be stable and happy. You guys are almost there, but you need that passion. You need that confidence. You need to let go of that fear so these cycles can end, so you can get out of these cycles, okay? And then on the bottom of the deck here, you have the Eight of Lasers, which is being cleared from anxieties, okay? Bitch. Sorry. You know how I was saying anxiety, and I was saying, oh, it reminds me of the Eight of Swords. Hunty. For real, like, this is on the bottom of your deck, girl, and... Okay, so, for real, there was a lot of anxiety, and I feel like you guys might be getting out of that. But there's currently a delay right now, so it's not like this ain't happening right now. This is going to happen soon is what I'm getting, like you being released from this anxiety. Because I feel like there's this overworking, there's this busyness that's making you stressed. So it's like delaying this, getting out of those shackles, getting out of those chains, okay? And there's this blockage of emotion with this Two of Swords or the Two of Lasers, and I'm getting that there might be a choice that needs to be made, but you're currently blocked off and not from your emotions and how you really feel because of your blockage of emotions. And I feel like it's because you're being distracted and being busy with the Eight of Rockets in reverse, and you also have the Ace of Lasers or the Ace of Swords, which is a lack of clarity, a lack of a foggy brain, or not really wanting to accept some sort of truth. There is some sort of truth that, oh, it might be a love thing. Ooh, you guys, it might be a love thing. Because, okay, with the Tower card in reverse, it's about avoiding something from happening, and the Strength card's about gaining strength, getting courage to do something, and then you have the Ace of Comets along with the Sun, which is both like love cards to me. This is starting of a new love, and the Sun card's my falling in love cards. So yeah, there might be someone is avoiding that truth here. But there's a delay in that. So take what resonates. It doesn't have to be a relationship, but it's definitely some creative endeavor that you guys are wanting to embark upon, but are too anxious and going in for it. You guys are more in a stable place, but it's being delayed because of busyness at work. And now on top of the deck, you got the 2 of Rockets in reverse, which has to do with decision making. But in this case, it's having a decision being already made because you have no choice. And I feel like you don't have a choice in making a choice because of that delay. I feel like the reason why you don't have time to choose with this 2 of Rockets, so you guys have the 2 of Rockets and the 2 of Swords, is because of that delay. You guys are busy, you guys are distracted, you guys are, have different options here. And maybe you guys are juggling them and your responsibilities, and you're unable to really come through and have that peace, have that ending, have that completeness. And I feel like it has to do with the lack of confidence. Thinking that you can't bite off, like thinking that you might bite off more than you can chew. And I don't think that's true at all. I feel like you guys have worked really hard to get this 9 of planets, to get to this 9 of comets energy, and it's really hard to get there. This is like ultimate self-love, okay? I forgot that the 9 of planets and the 9 of comets has to do with self-love, and I was talking about self-love with the 6 of planets here. So it's like you guys have this, I feel like you guys are in a really good place in your life, but I feel like you guys aren't seeing it. I feel like you guys think you're incapable of achieving greatness or more, but I feel like you guys will definitely get out of that. I feel like the reason why you guys aren't seeing it is because of the busy energy that I'm getting, or the overwhelming energy I'm getting with the 8 of Rockets. Whatever it is, it's kind of distracting you from seeing that truth. So let's find out what the overall advice is for my Aries placements. So Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is the advice, please, for my Aries placements? What is the advice for my Aries? So if you already had a question in mind, Aries placements, then at the bottom of the deck it says no. Maybe it's like no, not the right time if you want something at the current time. Maybe that's why you're anxious, because you think that things aren't going to happen, but they will. It's just because you're improving health and they don't want to put more things on your plate if you're already anxious. You have to get out of that before they put more things on your plate. You know what I mean? It's saying you are ready. So like I was saying, like you guys are almost there, and all you guys have to do is really spark that passion back within yourselves. Really tap into that end sign of Rockets energy, y'all, and you'll be like freaking zooming out of here. Yeah, there's definitely some choices that you might need to reconsider or think about. And it says yes, so yeah, there's no and yes. There's definitely some sort of choice here that you guys need to make. Yeah, and no need to worry about it, y'all, because everything is going to be okay and perfect timing. With the 9s here, I'm definitely getting it's a divinely guided situation. And you got 88 on bottom of the deck, 8 of lasers, 8 of rockets. So yeah, I'm getting within the next few months, I feel like the shackles will be undid, and you guys will, step into your power and, make some moves here. I feel like a lot of big happy changes are about to happen because you guys have the 9s here. You guys are almost to that place where the universe is going to manifest things for you in the 3D. And it's saying to ask help from other people. If you're feeling anxious, if you're feeling like, you need to talk to somebody about your insecurities or anxieties or whatever, talk to your family, talk to your friends, talk to anyone that you trust, and get some advice from them. Also, be careful with the thoughts that you put out. Remember that whatever you put out comes back to you tenfold. So be careful if you're putting out negative thoughts, because a lot of people don't realize they can manifest bad situations to themselves. And but yeah, you don't need to worry about the situation because the situation will improve. And yeah, you will get out that anxiety, Aries placement. So yeah, I think this is all I may be getting for my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venuses. Hopefully this resonated and hopefully you like this reading. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, or comment down below if this resonated. That would be truly appreciated. So I think this is all I may have for all fire signs. I think you guys are the last one. So yeah, I'll be seeing you guys next time or in the next couple of weeks. Bye!